Hello everyone, and welcome to a Irene Crafts video. Today we are on a server that I play on. It's Roleplay Minecraft, and it's called Divine Tales. Now you might be wondering, what's Divine Tales? Well, to explain it, it's a simple roleplay server based in medieval times with magic, with different species, and different certain players. There's different groups, different RP characters to interact with, and a very interesting community. Right now we have about 7 kingdoms in total. To make your own, you'd have to get 5 members. My kingdom is Rivendell, which, as you can see here, I am getting attacked by zombies. Hold on. So, this is my kingdom. We are mostly tree and farm-based kingdom. We like our nature. We have the noble district over here. This is the main town of Rivendell. We have our little storage area over here under the waterfall, where we have another portal. Nether is blocked off, and so is the end in this server, unless for certain occasions, aka if a new kingdom needs to access to the portal and stuff. And the end is probably not going to open for a long while. This is a villager gulag. This is basically where we keep all our villagers for trading and stuff. And then there's an ice way to a trade federation, which I've been banned from. Sorry, I'm pretty awkward with this stuff. It's a little new. So here we have a lot of diverse people, as you can see in chat and in tab. There are multiple kingdoms online right now. This is Kingdom's Heart, which is the main spawn area. You will spawn right here. You're probably going to wonder all these wanted posters. We'll get to that in a bit. There's Questmaster. You can take all these different quests as you left-click the NPC. We have an advent calendar for the 25 days of until Christmas, which, as you can see, we've had quite a couple of items show up. This server has dungeons, it has spells, it has a ton of roleplay events, anything you can think of. There are a ton of artifacts, info, etc. And different species, which, for my character, I am a phoenix that cannot die unless a certain something weakness that if you want to be this species, you'll have to DM me on Discord, which I'll probably put in the link in the description later on. So, anyway, this is Kingdom's Heart. There's a dock. There's usually a trade master where you can exchange the server's custom currency, Serafu. And there are just a ton of ice spikes and stuff everywhere. Small little places to see. Sometimes there's book hunts. Sometimes there's little skirmishes and events. My favorite place would actually be near this market stand. First off, this is where you would normally start your wing quest to get your elytra if you are a winged species. Marketplace. Again, the wanted posters, we'll get to that in a bit. This is one of my favorite places to spend time in. The Cirrus Library, and if we get in here with my added jump boost, it's hard. So there is a forbidden section, which will probably be open to public as soon as we get more lore and info on artifacts and magic and relics. And the lore behind it is that there is an hourglass that is making magic come back very, very slowly. So you will probably see more of that around, maybe see the events in Discord itself, which, again, put in the description. You may write your own stories here, you may write your own tales and info. Sometimes you can add to the medicine and herbs chest. I am the main library contributor. There are a ton of small little lore books, as you can see, that have been found within events on the server. So, if we continue on our merry way, so there are 3 roleplay characters, maybe 4, in existence that we know, that has the right to the Valerian throne, which is basically the continent we all exist on. This is the Valerian castle, which later on I'll probably end up recording an infiltration of this castle, but this is where basically 3 siblings are fighting for the throne. It looks majestic if I can get a close-up. See? Okay, so This place is huge. Sorry if I get lost or run into things. It's custom enchants, which you will find on the server later on. So, we have a lot of diverse culture. We have a lot of different things, different ways. We have 7 kingdoms so far, as I've mentioned. And a lot of players that have their own backstory, have their own on the get-go roleplay setup. People will be very interesting to interact with because you will immediately meet someone new every day and find out a little more about them every single time. So yeah, this is Kingdom Heart. There are, again, 7 kingdoms. I'm probably not going to tour them all in one video. For now, I'll just stick to Kingdom Heart and Rivendell. I am the main gardener of the server. I usually get either tasks to do gardens for others, or I do it in my free time, and I will probably just have a ton of fun with that. It's something I do in my free time. Again, advent calendar stuff. So, if we can go in here. So, there are 5 roleplay characters, as I've mentioned there was 4. So, first off, there is Frost, which is the Ice Brother twin fighting for the throne. There's Pyro, who is the Fire twin fighting for the throne. Both of them are the same age and thinks they're the rightful rulers of Valera. There is Amaris, who is a spirit girl who is a pacifist, but does have rightful heir to the throne. There's a Lunaris cult trying to back her up to get her to rule the throne. There is Alexander, who makes all the magic, all the particles, all the small little dungeons, etc. He actually is being played by a big Mario fan. And then there is one final roleplay character that you might have seen from the sign. Dawn. Dawn is a power-hungry person who is an ex-Lunaris cult member who wants to steal basically all the siblings' magic and power. And he already has 2 people backing up his side, which would include Bob and then Mellum, which both have very important roles on the server. Mellum is Pyro's adopted son from Nova. It's complicated. You'll probably meet them all later on in videos. And then there is also Bob, who is a living cookie artifact. Might be confusing, but you'll figure it out after you join the server. Again, there are multiple kingdoms. There is Elthine, there's Azures, Creedor, Emberborn, Hawthorne, Rebuke, Rivendell, my kingdom, and then the Traveler, which is basically a place to go if you still haven't decided which you'd need special permission to go there. And so everyone has their different kingdom, a different section, each of them are different biomes. I spend most of my time in Rivendell or Azures, mostly for roleplay reasons, and since they're RP kingdoms. Everyone has alliances, wars, etc. This is the staff room. Everyone has their own job. Dark is the server owner. She is amazing for setting this all up. Thank you, Dark. And then there are a ton of other staff members like Tornado, Mario, of course, TNT. There is Guck, Virus, Dancing, Lucian, who is actually named Kata. He just changed his sign because he wants everyone to call him that. Umbra, Izzy, Nova, Nor, Bat, Black Falcon, which can be also called Jay, or Cat, which is their username. Bob, then there's Kai, which isn't on much longer. Mello, and then finally Kenna. So each of them have special roles on the server, and they'll usually be on in Vanish or in Spectator trying to do dungeons and stuff. They're always helping out. And again, here are some more info about each of the siblings. Each of them have the last name of Aldrich, and Pyro possesses fire elements. Azur is the big supporter for him, since their ruler is his kind of wife. They've gotten married in roleplay. Again, I haven't started recording recently, so in his way, his kingdom can be found in the south. So Amaris is the eldest Eldritch sibling. Amaris is known for her element of enchantment, shy, caring, pacifist. Her kingdom is to the east. And then there's finally Frost, who is the second Aldrich twin, brother to Pyro. He has the ice powers, and his kingdom can be found in the north. Next, it is closest to Althene, and then Pyro's kingdom is actually closest. No, Frost Kingdom is close to Hawthorne. Pyro's kingdom is close to Rebuke and maybe another kingdom. And then Ameris' kingdom is actually near Kingdom's Heart itself by 6,000 blocks, but it is closest to Creedor. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know besides the guilds, which are slowly being assembled, like the Thief Guild, and there might be more guilds to come. This is basically all I have to say for now, and until then, I wish you luck and take care and peace out.